Hi, I am Şevval Altay. I am a second grade molecular biology and genetics student in Bilkent University. Today I will present my Physics 101 project. The name of the project is the relationship between friction force and velocity. The purpose of the experiment is to investigate the impact of friction force on velocity. Equipments needed for the experiment are an inclined plane with two different surface types, a puck, a ruler, and a timer. The height of the inclined plane was 21 centimeters long, and the length of the plane was 8 centimeters long. The angle was calculated as 15.22 degrees. The friction coefficients of the surfaces is not known. However, it is obvious that one of them is greater than the other one, and the initial velocities of the puck were zero in both trials. In this experiment, two trials were done with the exact same puck and inclined plane measurements. The only different feature of the trials was the surface material of the inclined plane, because two different friction coefficient values are needed. The independent variable of the experiment was the friction force, and the dependent variable were velocity, time, and acceleration. For the first trial, inclined plane was put together with the rough surface, and the puck was released from the top of the plane, and time period was measured as 2.13 seconds. The same process was done with the smooth surface of the plane for the second trial, and the time period was measured as 1.81 seconds. In the first trial, the surface of the plane was rougher than the second ones. Thus, the friction force that applied to puck by the plane was greater in magnitude than the second ones. The change of time for the puck that released from the top of the plane reached the bottom was longer than the second ones. Displacement was the same for both of the trials, and since velocity equals to displacement divided by change of time, velocity in the second trial is greater than the first one. According to these situations, it can be said that on an inclined plane, friction force and velocity is inversely proportional.